Hello everybody, this is the real Mrs. MVP, and I'm just doing another video because today I received my replacement Starfrit blender, and it does not seem to have the same issue with the cup locking into the base at all. I'm just going to show you. So obviously the cup is not on the base right now, and it's locked, so it didn't take hardly any effort at all. And this is how easy. I don't even need two hands to take it off, actually. I'm just going to lock it again and show you. Okay, so now it's locked. I just need to push down a little bit and turn with one hand to get it off. So this blender is a lot better, but I do know that a lot of them have the issue where you can't get the cup to lock into the base, and if you can't get the cup to lock into the base, then you can't use the blender because it won't turn on. So my other one, I cut the cord. I already threw it in the garbage. I tried to do this video 2 other times, and my SD card corrupted, so I already threw it in the garbage. I showed myself cutting the cord on camera, and then I lost it because of the SD card. So but I do have a workaround for people who don't want to be bothered with returning the blender or with contacting the company, especially if you lost a receipt. What I did until I got my replacement blender was I was taking the blade base and I was just putting this onto the blender base, the motor base, and just because I could get more leverage, and then it would always lock in, and I would have everything in the cup already. So then I would just take this and screw the cup into the base and then turn it back upside down. And that is an easy and simple workaround if you don't want to be bothered, because this blender is really, really good. It pulverizes even raw cashews. You gotta like flash soak them in order to get them completely obliterated, but that's something you gotta do with even a lot of high-end blenders. So I'm quite happy, and I just wanted to note that after my first video, somebody from Starfrit contacted me, and I was already in contact with a different lady at Starfrit in my email. And they were really helpful and really eager to make this right, so I would highly recommend you go with them if you want to get a personal blender. Even if you have a chance of getting a defective one, they're going to make it right. So, and even if you did, I showed you the workaround. It's a little tiny bit of an inconvenience, but not bad. My model here is by Starfrit itself, but I have seen, tonight I saw one at No Frills, which is a Loblaws company, and theirs is branded, I think it's President's Choice or PC something, and it's right here, and everything else is pretty much the same, except for maybe a few color changes, like the color scheme's a little bit different. I think theirs is all white, and this one, it's silver, black, and white, and so that's at Loblaws. They sell it as President's Choice brand. At Walmart, it's Starfrit, and at Canadian Tire, it's Heritage, and they all appear to be the same blender. And I know, I didn't see any reviews about the President's Choice one, but I did see one about the Heritage one, and those also have the same issues with locking into place, which is why I'm confident that it's all the same blender. But I would still recommend you get it because the pros very far outweigh the cons. So I just got that on that easy. I was only doing it with one hand first, but anyway, so yeah, I would recommend you go with this company because they're going to make it right even if you get a dud blender, which is better than some companies who might have a better quality product at first, but they wouldn't back it up if it was defective. So you can be sure that if Starfrit has a defective product, they're going to make it right. So I'd rather go with them. But I did cut the cord. I'm just going to get it really quick just to show, because I told the lady from Starfrit that I would do that, and they asked people to do that to make sure that a defective blender doesn't get given away or whatnot to somebody else. So this is the old one. Hopefully you can see how I've cut the cord here. So but yeah, I would recommend you go with this blender because it's amazing when you can get it to lock in. And now that I've given you a trick, I totally figured it out on my own about putting this part in first. So I hope that it's helpful to anybody considering this blender or who has the same issue as I did. And happy blending!